Yep.
We did have some breaking news on Friday after we stopped recording, of course. Alex Cora, the manager for the Red Sox, says right here, the Red Sox are working out Christian Campbell at first base. And I thought, oh boy.
So no more Rafael Devers being pushed to the first.
Yeah, this was the first thing I thought of when this happened was Rafael Devers won. and whatever meeting happened with John Henry and Alex Cora and this was all going to get taken care of and stuff, you know.
Maybe that was the solution.
Yeah, it seems like maybe Rafael Devers doesn't want to play first and told them that it is hard. It is hard. No, I think it's kind of funny that the rookie, the young call-up, gets delegated to the first base job instead, potentially. Nothing's been, I don't think, decided yet.
So it's more of a tryout for him if he can manage to do.
Yes, as the Joker said, we're going to have tryouts. Let's see which one of you wants to make our team. No, just kidding. This is, I think, let's see if he can do it. Because the Red Sox, we talked about this. They have this log jam in the minor leagues right now where they have two prospects, Marcelo Mayo, and they have, obviously Christian Campbell here, and then Roman Anthony is the third. So all three of these young kids were just lights out this spring training, and they all probably deserved to make the team, but there's not a spot for all three of them. So Christian Campbell gets the call first, but the other two are right there too and ready, and they've been slugging in AAA. So the Red Sox are trying to make it work. They're trying to get one or two of them up somehow, some way, and get back in this race, I think. I think they feel like they need those kids to get back in it, and they're trying anything possible.
They're shaking things up.
But I also feel like I got to give credit to Rafael Devers here for sticking up for himself in some of the harshest criticism around from fans and that I saw online, at least. You know, there was a lot of shade being thrown his way from fans and from establishment media saying, like, even the ones that were defending him saying that he had a good point were saying, like, I think he's eventually going to go and play first base. So the fact that they're now looking in a different direction and the manager's even saying that to the media tells me that not so fast, you know? Maybe everyone misread this whole situation. And I said at the time when we talked about that meeting that I think Rafael Devers said, you know, like, fine, I'll do whatever you want, but I still want you to trade me. And I still think that stands. I still think Rafael Devers will get traded. Okay. I think the Red Sox are not going to stay in it. But before we get to that, Rafael Devers is happy, I think, about this because he just went out and he hit a walk-off home run on Saturday night to win the game for the Red Sox in the bottom of the ninth. Look at that swing, Nika.
I see.
Beautiful. And then look at this. The Red Sox posted the moment, and that is a hell of a bat flip. Look at that. That is Rafael Devers, and that bat is at least
that's a huge
5 feet over his head, right?
Yeah, I think so.
He's off the ground.
He's off the ground for sure. The bat is way out there.
That is the bat flip of a man that had a lot of pent-up energy, I feel like.
He's like, I won this one.
That had to feel good. You know, despite what's happening to him in his career and everything we've documented here on the show, it's good to see him go out and take it out on a ball. That's what you're supposed to do.
That's the sports. That's the rivalry.
Yeah.
You're supposed to take it out on the ball.
On the field.
On the field.
Yeah.
Not on the other players outside the field.
Right. And hopefully with that balance, everyone can make the right decisions and say the right things. Like I said, I think he's scarred. The relationship is scarred permanently from everything that's happened from the offseason and the way this was all handled. Yeah. And I played third. We know it all.
We know.
He
will get traded most likely.
He will. He followed up this walk-off home run on Sunday, by the way, with a grand slam against the Braves. This was Spencer Schwollenbacher, as I call him, giving it up right here to Rafael Devers in the bottom of the third. Mm-hmm. And this was a go-ahead grand slam. As you can see, Atlanta in the upper left corner is winning 3-0 as he put a swing on this ball. Not anymore. And look, another bat flip, Nika. You see that one?
Yeah, I see.
it's looking not quite as high as the night before. This one a little bit more grounded, but still a bat flip. And yeah, he seems to have found his groove now. And, you know, if he does hit in the DH role like this for the Red Sox, then maybe they will have made the better choice to just let him stay put at DH.
Time will tell.
But I still, I think this relationship is over. It's just a formality at this point, and have to wait and see how the Red Sox do play. They are 23-25 right now through 48 games. Yeah. So
time will tell.
Funny picture here, by the way, posted by the Red Sox. This is the Green Monster is the mascot name, named after the wall, of course, in left field. But this is their mask of the mascot, named the Green Monster. It's called the Green Monster mask in the dugout.
Okay.
And Rafael Devers got to wear it a couple times this weekend, including yesterday afternoon after that grand slam. And yeah, I will say he does look a lot happier, Nika. So I hope he stays on the happy train and keeps hitting.
Well, he had a very slow start to the season, so now he's picking it up, and I think that's what makes him more happy. The other situation will get resolved on its own.
It will get resolved as long as he continues to hit the ball.
Exactly.